everyone, Jaimunji here for Metal Roos, and I am here with Tyla Campbell from Phil Campbell and the Bastard Sons. How are you today, mate?
Hello, very good, thanks. We had our album launch show at a local venue yesterday, so just recovering from that, basically.
How'd that go? I'm keen to hear about it.
Yeah, it was really good actually because it's like a well-known venue, like in the local community. So it's only like a small, like little rock club. It's got a really like dedicated fan base, and so it's the first time we've ever played there. But it's a nice, small, hot, sweaty, sold-out show. It was great to play some of the new songs live for the first time. And yeah, it was awesome. It was amazing crowd.
Look, those ones are some of the best shows you go to. I know I've been to some gigs all over the world, all over. But those small little rock ones, the dive bars, I don't know. There's just something about those type of gigs that it's raw. It's just different. It's just fun, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's good fun. And you definitely lose a couple of calories on stage from all the sweat, which I could do with losing calories, to be fair.
Oh, mate, I'm in the same boat, so I know what you mean. But speaking of small shows, before we get into the new album, how was playing Wacken 2 years in a row?
Yeah, it was crazy. Because last year we were on the same time as Slipknot, and we were just like, well, that's not the worst. It's not ideal. So we were like, no one's going to turn up. But then it was like the field was. I think we were on the third stage last year. Yeah, the field was rammed. So I was very, very surprised because we could hear Slipknot in the background between like each song changeover. But yeah, it was amazing. And then it was quite a last minute addition us playing Wacken. So I book because I book all I do like the tour managing as well, so I book all the logistics. So I think we confirmed it like 2 or 3 weeks before, and like, right, I need to start booking things like flights and stuff. But yeah, the actual show was amazing. But so the one annoying thing is festival season. Sometimes you don't get enough time to enjoy the festival because you gotta go back to the hotel and go, right, I gotta leave for the airport at 4 a.m. in the morning. So
Yeah.
annoyingly, both times we haven't had much time to like, take in the festival and relax and watch a bunch of other bands. But hopefully next time.
No, they work here because I saw your whole festival lineup. You guys were just working hard this summer. Honest to God, you were touring everywhere. So is it nice to have a little bit about downtime at the moment?
It is, but I have a very interesting 5 days ahead of me. So we had an album launch yesterday. I'm not sure. Are you aware of the German pop band Scooter?
No, no, I'm not.
Well, they were big in the '90s. I'm going to see them for a laugh tonight. Then I'm going to watch Wales football team play in Latvia this weekend. So I've got a 3 a.m. wake up call, and I'm getting taken to Luton Airport. And then yeah, my next 4 days I'll be drinking with a bunch of Welsh football fans.
Oh, well,
So
yeah, that'll be interesting.
there's not much downtime really.
No, no, you got to keep yourself busy. But you did mention
Yeah.
playing some of the new songs last night. How was it like to play some of those new ones live for the first time?
Yeah, really good actually. Because when you play a song for the first time, you kind of get a bit of like an adrenaline rush. Or cause you haven't played in front of a crowd, you're like, oh, you're like slightly on the edge. Not you don't want to like do a mistake or anything because not that we make a lot of mistakes at all, but it kind of puts you on the edge of it, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. The last song on the album, Maniac, was like born to be like the last song, so we
That's
finished
my
with that
favorite.
yesterday. Oh, cool.
Beautiful. That I was
Yeah,
actually going to say, I was like, I hope you guys played Maniac. That's just got such a kind of kick-ass attitude to it, I guess.
yeah,
And so you did end with that one?
we did play with that. Me and Todd were driving back yesterday, and he was jokingly thinking because it's got so many swear words in it. He was jokingly thinking about doing a radio edit of this, so it's just like bleeps like throughout, and just put that online to see how funny it would be. If yeah, it'd be so many. Might have broken the Guinness World Record for the amount of swear words in a song. I don't know.
It'd be
I'll have to
interesting
get
if
that
you did
verified.
it without bleeping it, but just cut all the swear words out and see how long the runtime of the song actually is after you do all that as
Yeah,
well.
I
No,
will
but
put that idea forward for him.
yeah, do it, because I'm keen. I reckon you probably get 60 seconds out of it, maybe if you're lucky, if you cut all
Yeah,
that out.
yeah.
No, dude, but the album is absolutely fantastic. It's getting a lot of praise as well. How is this? Because the last album came out in 2020 during, I guess, I don't know how lockdown was over your neck of the woods compared to Australia.
Yeah.
They didn't let us out for nearly 2 years. But
No, yeah.
how's it feel coming out with a new album without, I guess, all the hang-ups of the pandemic on, oh, can we tour? Can we do this? Is this going to get cancelled?
Yeah. Well, the recording of We're the Bastards. We recorded it during COVID, so
Mm.
we still in lockdown, so you weren't allowed to be in like another household, or so we had to go to the studio and one by one record our tracks whilst Todd produced it in another room. So that was weird because usually you're all in like one room and you're all pitching ideas and stuff for like other people's instruments and things and song ideas. So that was a very different approach, which is one of my basic parts. Is having a laptop with like me and you now with Zoom on.
Yeah.
Todd's in the other room. So this time it was a lot better process because I think we had a jam on like a Monday and Tuesday, write a couple of songs. Then the Wednesday and Thursday we would just record them straight away
Yeah.
instead of like writing an entire album and then recording the album and going, oh, how does this song go again? Because sometimes you haven't heard that or written that song since like a month ago. So it was like fresher in our mind. It was like write a song, record the song, next week do the same process. So that was quite a cool process, which I imagine we'll do for the next album. So yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, thinking about it, recording the other one all individual as well. So you never got to play the songs as a whole band ever really before recording it, or were some songs in the works
We were
previously?
writing the album just before lockdown. So January, February we were writing it. And then when it come to I think it was March, wasn't it? Middle of March. That was when lockdown happened. So I think we had a couple of months off, and then we decided to record it, and then when we released it, we still couldn't play any shows at the time. So
Yeah.
I think it was like 2 months afterwards where we could play a couple of shows. Yeah, no, it was an experience. Good to finally have a new album out and have the opportunity to tour the album straight away. So
Yeah,
yeah, looking forward to
exactly.
bringing it. Yeah.
Anywhere in particular you're looking forward to go on this new tour?
Oh. Uh, I mean, Germany's always really good. We're going to some places we haven't been before. We're going to some place in Poland, Lublin.
Hmm?
So I always like going to new. Love a fridge magnet as well. So if I can buy a fridge magnet, I will buy the fridge magnet. Yeah, I've got quite a few German shows. A Swiss place we haven't been to before. No, all the shows really, as long as there are people in front of you and there's a fridge full of beer and food, it'll be a good show.
Yeah, exactly. And speaking of beer and food and tours, hopefully one day you guys can kind of come all the way to the other side of the world and bring the
Yeah.
act to Australia. Has that ever been kind of discussed or thought about?
It has been discussed. At the moment, it's hard.
Hmm.
Like, I think it's like financially with like flights and visas, and if we like went there and then the shows weren't like wasn't say they weren't packed shows, right? They were just quite. I think the ideal scenario would be like get a good tour support slot, and then we
Hmm.
might be able to do it. It'd be more like financially doable and like definitely more reason to go. I've never been to Australia. I'd love to go to Australia. We have cousins in Perth as well, so
Perth of all places. That's funny. Out of everyone I talk to overseas, always seems to has a cousin in Perth. Perth is almost feels like a separate country to Australia. Like
yeah,
they're so
like
far west.
yeah. How far away is it from like the next big city? It's like crazy hours. Like you have to get a
Yeah.
flight to something.
Yeah, I think the
Yeah.
next big city would be Adelaide, which is probably the second next smallest city besides Tasmania. So yeah, it's to get to Sydney. Yeah, there's big Australia's big country. There's just nothing in the middle of
Yes.
it.
Right, yeah.
But dude, thank you so much. Like the album's been fantastic. Out of the songs you played live last night, what ones are you
Yeah.
looking forward to playing again? What did get the best reception?
I think Strike the Match, which is our most recent single, I think, because it's got a bit of a sing along chant. And yeah, it is good when it starts with a high pitch A and then it all just kicks in. Oh, when we first wrote in recorded it, I thought it was a decent song. And Todd was like, "Oh, this is definitely a single." It's probably just because I just play A on the bass for most of the song. But no, I've grown to love the song now, and I think because we did the music video with a bunch of our fans in a venue in Cardiff, I think it's definitely gonna be like a fan favorite. So
Mm.
we're hoping at some point to put Kings of the Asylum in the set at some point, hopefully. Just trying to find the time to make sure we rehearse the songs and fit them in the set somehow.
Yeah, I was
But
going to say, is that hard taking old songs out to slot new songs in? How much of a fight is that within the band itself? Like,
oh yeah, we always have many a disagreement about set lists. We did before yesterday's show. Todd
yeah,
sent like a provision. Todd's usually the guy who comes up with a set list, and then other people will input their opinions, and then we try and settle down. Like I think we changed 2 or 3 songs yesterday.
Mate, the album's fantastic. Fingers crossed you do make it down here one day, but at least I got to see you over at Wacken this year, so maybe I'll get to see you at Wacken again. You've played 3 times in 7 years. Do you kind of try to rival Skyline, I guess, with how many times you're going to play in a short amount of time?
No, if they ask us, we will come, basically. No. Like, Wayne's World, if you book them, we will come. Oh. But, yeah, I think there was like a Motorhead tribute thing with Lemmy, for like Lemmy's Ashes. So I think kind of the reason why we got asked to play today was this year's tie in with that. But hopefully, yeah, we're going to bring the new album out for Wacken next year, maybe. But you never know. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Well, mate, I'll let you get to it. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hopefully, you have a good one. Thank you so much for spending time. Kings of the Asylum is out now. You have a good one, mate.
Mate, you too, mate. Thank you very much.
Beautiful. Thank you. I will.